Ice bucket fraud, the headline proclaims. ALS Foundation admits that 73% of donations are not used for ALS research. This happens to be a factual claim. But is it really what it appears? This article from politicalears.com on August 28, 2014 asserts that the ALS Foundation is a terrible organization to send your money. Oh, have I mentioned yet that the Ice Bucket Challenge is promoting a charity called the ALS Association, not Foundation? I'll just assume they meant to write about the ALS Association, since the article does in fact incorporate a pie chart from that organization's website. This pie chart, as a matter of fact. Oh, wow, it says it right there. 27% of donations from the year ending January 31st, 2014 were used for research. Surely this means we've all been duped. The article even mentions that a charitable watchdog called ECFA would deem that 27% as way too low. ECFA requires 80% of donations to go to their intended projects to deem a charity as reliable. And look at the huge salaries those CEOs get paid. So the article suggests that you select a well-researched charity and send your money there instead. But did they even do their research? If you go to www.alsa.org and click About Us, the typical way anyone would get basic information about any organization's actual statement of purpose, you'll find this little blurb. By leading the way in global research, providing assistance for people with ALS through a nationwide network of chapters, coordinating multidisciplinary care through certified clinical care centers, and fostering government partnerships, the association builds hope and enhances quality of life while aggressively searching for new treatments and a cure. As the preeminent ALS organization, the association leads the way in research, care services, public education, and public policy, giving help and hope to those facing the disease. Okay, back to the pie chart. You'll see here that only 27% of donations last year went towards funding research. That's $7.2 million. But wait, did you even see the 19% or $5.1 million dedicated to patient and community services? How about the whopping $8.5 million spent on public and professional education, totaling 32%? Well, gee, those sections of the pie chart all seem to represent totally separate areas of the actual purpose of the organization, stated to anyone who cared one bit. But wait, there's more. Have you even actually been to ALSA's donation page? How about this cute little tick box, which promises your donation will be used solely for ALS research? But what about that CEO making $300,000 a year? Surely there's corruption going on there. Oh, okay, I see your point. $300,000 a year is a lot of money to make for running a non-profit charitable organization, don't you think? Let's take a look at CEO salaries for other charitable non-profit organizations. CEO and Executive Director Stephen Nardizzi of the Wounded Warrior Project receives $311,538 in compensation for his time, dedication, and services in making the project such a massive success. UNICEF's president and CEO, Carol M. Stern, makes $476,001 in compensation. Gail J. McGovern of the American Red Cross is compensated on the order of $564,000, while Richard E. Stearns of Christian organization World Vision gets a cool $405K, practically $406. Save the Children president and CEO, Carolyn Miles, brings in $403,000 a year, and Edwin J. Sayers, president and CEO of the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, made $591,000 in his last full year with the organization. Another health-based organization, the American Cancer Society, pays Chief Executive Officer John Sefrin $788,416, more than double what CEO Jane H. Gilbert of the ALS Association makes. In comparison, ALSAC, the fundraising charity for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, pays $1.4 million combined to the CEO of ALSAC and the CEO of St. Jude's. Are all of these charities horrible scams? Or perhaps you just failed to realize that the amount of motivation and dedication required to head a board of executives as its chief is not a common skill set, and therefore an investment on the part of these organizations to ensure they fulfill and accomplish their stated goals and do what they're trying to do. If you're still not convinced, I leave you with some reference material from both fact-checking website Snopes.com and an official press response from the ALS Association, both of which should do a pretty good job convincing you that this is nothing but the work of a slanderous mudslinger who cashed in on people who loathed the popularity of the Ice Bucket Challenge and wanted to believe they were smarter than everyone else for avoiding it entirely. If you don't want to donate to the ALS Association, don't. You don't need to make up an excuse. Is your intention seriously to hurt this cause? Because this charity operates much like any other charity. Their funds and expenditures are matters of public knowledge and anyone can sift through this stuff. That's why organizations like Charity Navigator exist. It just so happens that Charity Navigator rates the ALS Association with a 97% for accountability and transparency. So, if you've done the Ice Bucket Challenge and want to defend the honor of your decision to join, share this video with your friends and leave a comment below with a link to your challenge video. This is the first video on this new channel, so here's your chance to tell me what you think. Do you want to see more of this? Have I gotten it wrong? And don't forget to let me know what rumor or myth you'd like debunked next. This has been Mr. Debunked, bringing logic and sense to the internet, only to have it thrown in my face. All for you.